Hi, I'm Bob Jensen. This is Fishing the Midwest. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the first show of our 23rd year of Fishing the Midwest. Today we're going to focus on ice fishing. It's ice fishing season. Through the years, I've had the good opportunity to ice fish in a lot of different places, and I've developed some real favorite spots. Two of my favorite spots are Clear Lake in north central Iowa and Big Stone Lake on the Minnesota-South Dakota border. We're going to start out on Clear Lake. Clear Lake has become a very diverse fishery, but today we're going to focus on the ice fishing. We're going to be with Kevin Paul and Chris Shaw. Let's get out on Clear Lake first. Later, we'll be on Big Stone Lake. Here we go. Clear Lake in north central Iowa is perhaps the most versatile four seasons lake in the Midwest. You can fish on Clear Lake year-round for all species of fish. There are no seasons, and there are a bunch of different species of fish willing to eat your bait. Clear Lake is an outstanding walleye lake. Muskies are as abundant as muskies get. There are crappies and catfish, big white bass, and you can catch all of these at any time of the year. But in the winter, yellow bass seem to steal the show, and for good reason. Clear Lake is absolutely full of them. Yellow bass can be caught by the dozens, and they're great on the table, absolutely outstanding.
Now people, a lot of people don't realize that they just don't grow that big,
Yep.
State record's only 13.5 inches that just got broke this year.
Is that right?
And master angler is 10 inches, so 8.5 fish, nice adult, good eater.
Kevin Paul is a guide on Clear Lake. Now, Clear Lake has a very diverse population of fish. You can catch crappies, walleyes, muskies, but what today we're after is yellow bass. Yellow bass are very prolific. There's lots of them. They're not real big, but they're willing biters, and they're great on the table. Here's some advice from Kevin for catching yellow bass.
Right now I'm hole hopping quite a bit. Mobility is basically the key to success. And once we drop down like I have now, I just jig it for about 30, 40, 50 seconds. And if I don't see one right away, it's time to move. Yellow bass, they really school up and they stay in tight pods out here when they roam around. So, once you find them, you're going to be on them. But if you're not on them, obviously, you're not going to get them. So instead of waiting around, waiting for them, we move on to the next step and try to find them.
When we move to a new hole, the idea is to get the fish's attention. This is how we're working the bait. Aggressively jigging until we see a fish in the depth finder, then we slow it down and let them eat. We've been fishing from Otter's shelters for the past couple years. The thought that's gone into these units is amazing. There's something for everyone. They're so comfortable to fish from, they pull easy for the ultimate in portability, and they're warm. The hub style units are really nice for a group of anglers. They pop up quickly and provide lots of room. If you're in need of a shelter for ice fishing, you owe it to yourself to check out Otter. Yellow bass are fun, and the yellow bass action in Clear Lake can be fast. Listen to this.
Yellow bass are kind of a fun fish to catch. I mean, once you get on, large numbers can happen, and very good eating fish. The biggest thing is, man, once they get going and you really, really get on them. Our record is 721 fish, 5 guys, 5 hours. So that tells you anything. I mean, they can happen in a hurry. Like yesterday, they caught around, here's one. They caught a bucket full of fish yesterday, and they only fished an hour, so.
Every year, ice anglers are able to add new ammunition to their ice fishing arsenal. This year, be sure to check out the new Bro Bling Jig from Northland. It's got a realistic larvae-shaped body with a belly spinner, and the bottom of the bait is flat so it glides and darts as it falls. It's the Bro Bling Jig, and it's a fish catcher. Yellow bass are such a distinctive appearing fish. Look at the markings in this guy.
They fight good, don't they, Bob?
They do. They do, yeah. I mean, for their size, absolutely.
I got a bunch of them down there again.
Boy, when they show up, they just come in and zap.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them down there right now.
You'll catch lots of smaller yellows, but there's a good year class in Clear Lake right now of larger than average yellows. The thing is, when you find a school of them, the action is nonstop. There's one.
All right.
There are a lot of them down there right now. Walleyes like these guys too, don't they?
I got one too. Oh yeah, this is their main forage here at Clear Lake, pretty much.
So Kevin, how long will you sit in a hole?
Just long enough to notice that they're gone. Once they moved out, it's time for us to move out too. So
when you walk up to a hole, when you're dropped the first couple times, How long will you stay at that hole if you know?
I'm pretty impatient, and I probably don't stay quite long enough. I mean, a minute or so is good enough for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fishing the Midwest is presented by beautiful Cabotogama Lake, gateway to Voyageurs National Park. Evinrude, introducing the all-new Evinrude E-Tech G2, the outboard of the future, available today. Get to Cabela's for all your hunting, fishing, camping, and shooting needs. Cabela's, it's in your nature. Otter Outdoors, tougher, stronger, smarter. Vexilar, own the ice.
It won't win a beauty contest. Might win a fishing contest. For 85 bucks, you can bring it all without spending it all. Cabela's Advanced Angler's Tackle Bag. Great price. Lifetime guarantee. That's practical.
From the equipment we use to the clothing we wear, the developments of modern ice fishing technology only serves to make the time we spend on the ice with our friends and family more enjoyable. And there's one product that has stood the test of time for over 30 years, and that's Vexilar, the most trusted name in sonar. 3 generations of ice anglers have been using Vexilar technology, and Vexilar continues to earn the respect of anglers all across the ice belt. Time to create your own memories. Visit Vexilar.com.
Lake Cabotogama in Voyageurs National Park is your year-round destination for experiencing nature at its finest. Enjoy the solitude of the pristine wilderness while having all the comforts of home available at the many full-service resorts. The fishing is world-class. So are all the other outdoor activities that are abundant in all the seasons. Cab is the perfect place for your family or group of friends, and Cab is an easy drive from anywhere in the Midwest. Cabotogama Lake in northern Minnesota. Discover Cab now.
Don't just go fishing, go hunting underwater. With Raymarine's superior high-fidelity chirp sonar vision, you'll never look at fishing the same again. You're already the predator above the water. Now go find your prey below it. Raymarine. Visit raymarine.com to get in on the action.
Waterproof. Windproof. And for 130 bucks, weatherman proof. Cabela's Rainy River Parka. Great price. Lifetime guarantee. That's practical.
Now, Clear Lake, like I said, is diverse. You never know what's going to bite. Chris Shaw left us, went to a different spot. Look what he caught. This is like the biggest yellow bass in the lake.
Could be.
Yeah. Is that right? What else do you catch?
Walleyes out here, catfish.
Yeah. What are you guessing?
Way pumping its head, probably catfish.
Really?
Yeah. Was it a big mark on the screen?
Did he just zoom in, or did he look at it all?
Well, the yellow's kind of screwed it off. And then I was sitting there.
Ah.
It's kind of fun part about fishing the basin. You just never know what you're going to catch.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Well, yeah, Clear Lake is like 2 different bodies of water, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Big lake, Little Lake. Little Lake's got lots of structure. Whoa.
Boom.
Look at that guy. Isn't that something?
2-pound test.
Whoa, was it really?
Yeah.
No kidding. Woo. Jeepers.
Good job, Chris.
Look at that.
Nice one.
Huh.
And I tell you what, catfish are great eating this time of year.
Are you right?
Yeah.
What fun that was. And just a few minutes later, this guy came along.
No, I'm tangled up now. Oh, what happened there? You got tangled. Oh, geez. Look at that. Beautiful crappie.
How big's that one, Kevin?
Nice 10-incher.
Is he really?
Yeah.
A lot of them that size here?
There is. Yeah, that's just a
Really?
good average size. Yep.
Okay, a little more yellow bass information from Kevin Paul. With these yellow bass, I mean, is there a better season through the ice? Do they go from ice in to ice out?
Typically, most of the ice season is always really good, and after ice out, you can find different patterns where you can get them right when they spawn. You know,
But I mean, late ice, they go right to late ice?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As long as you can get out here and find them, you're going to catch them. They always bite.
Yellow bass are the kind of guys, they just like to get caught, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
There's a
When
good
you get
one.
on them. And these are the kind of fish that, you know, these are made for us to take home with them, aren't they?
They're definitely a harvest fish. Yep, yep.
And they're wonderful. They're great to eat.
Very good to eat. White, flaky meat.
Yeah. I mentioned the Yellow Bass Bonanza that Kevin and Chris produce. This event is very popular. Last year, teams from 10 states participated. There were about 250 teams. There's a very nice meeting Saturday night at the surf with lots of ice fishing stuff on display. Lots of fishing talk, just a great time. The next day, the competition takes place. Very exciting for everyone. From the blast off to the fishing to the weigh-in. Check out the Yellow Bass Bonanza on the internet or in person. Okay, lots of yellow bass, big catfish. Now take a look at this big white bass.
Cat or white?
Big white.
That one.
Woo!
Whoa! I don't know what state record is, but it ain't far off of that.
Oh man, look at that guy.
Nice fish.
Jeepers.
State record's only 18 inches, something, right?
Really?
That would have took big fish.
That is a big white bass. Gee, you get a lot of those?
There's quite a few like this, but
Not that size.
This is a big one.
That's a big one.
That's pretty.
Wow.
2.5.
Yeah. Big white bass. You just never know what you're going to catch on Clear Lake through the ice or in open water, and that's fun. Clear Lake is just an outstanding fishery, open water or ice fishing. Another outstanding fishery is Big Stone Lake. When we come back, that's where we'll be. Stay tuned. Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Impulse. Excite the bite with scent, color, and action. Raymarine. Don't just go fishing, go hunting underwater. Northland Fishing Tackle. Made by fishermen, for fishermen. Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Stay at the shore and explore North Iowa. P-Line. Because we fish. A boat ride on the water. A concert in the shadow of legends. A day of fishing in one of the premier fisheries in the Midwest. These are just a few of the wonderful attractions Clear Lake has to offer. Nestled in northern Iowa, Clear Lake is known for its beautiful scenic landscapes, top-rated beaches, and yearly events. From the annual Winter Dance Party to the blockbuster 4th of July celebration, Clear Lake has something for everyone. Stay at the shore and explore.
Impulse Soft Plastics. 143% more effective than the competition.
And the best alternative to live bait.
Unique colors, actions, scents.
Impulse soft plastics catch more fish, period.
Here's outstanding fishing advice from some very successful anglers.
I insist on Salmo.
Insist on Salmo.
I insist on Salmo.
Insist on Salmo.
Insist on Salmo at Cabela's.
Proving yet again that the best never rest, Otter introduces Otter Thermal Tech, the proprietary full thermal shell found on every 2015 Otter shelter. Beginning with the all-new XT-H hub shelters and the all-new lightweight one-man XT hideout, on up to the ever-popular XT and XT Pro Series shelters that have earned a near-legendary reputation for unmatched toughness and durability. At Otter, we know stopping at good enough is way overrated. This ice season, see for yourself how the best just keep getting better.
Big Stone Lake on the border of South Dakota and Minnesota is another very diverse fishery, really good walleyes, really good perch, but it seems like in the winter through the ice, perch are the main attraction. Let's get out there with Mike Frisch and see what kind of perch action we can find on Big Stone Lake. It's mid-January and we're back on Big Stone. Big Stone is a multi-species fishing mecca, especially during the open water months. When it comes to ice fishing, however, the perch is king. It wasn't long before we had a fish.
I got one sniffing out over here. That one will clean up nice. Look at the beautiful colors in that thing. The perch bite has been very good for us the last couple of years, and wintertime we've had people travel a long ways to come out here and get in on our perch action. Had 3-4 years in a row here of a good perch hatch, and the numbers are up, and the numbers are up again this year. And you know, the perch is it's a fun fish to fish. The families like it, kids like it, and the fast action's hard to beat.
Perch have been 12 months a year now. If you can get on the lake, you can catch perch, which is just unheard of. And nice perch, you know, you're catching, you know, you can catch 10 inchers, you know, 9.5, 10, 11 inchers pretty much every day if you get out there and they're biting.
Greg Peterson is with the Big Stone Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. He says this isn't just a good place to catch fish. The Big Stone area is a great place to live, work, and play.
We've become a destination for people that lived here in the past coming back, or people that are looking on a map and Googling, it's like, where should I go? You know, and they're coming out here because it's a great fishery. The way of life, it's friendly, it's slow paced, it's just a nice place to settle down. And, you know, I think it's a gem that sits out here in the bump of Minnesota. We've got a beautiful lake, which is getting better every year, tremendous fishing, resorts around the area.
Oh, he's still there. There he comes.
Is that a typical perch?
That's not bad. You know, that's a 9 or 10 incher. We got, I would say our average size perch out here in that 9 to 12 inch range.
Another new ice bait from Northland is the Mighty Mouse Jig. It's made from tungsten, so it falls fast, even in small sizes. And its unique design makes it easy to see in your sonar. Some very successful anglers believe that baits with big eyes are more appealing to predator fish. If that's the case, the Mighty Mouse Jig is going to be very appealing. Let's get out on Big Stone Lake and catch some more perch through the ice. With these electronics, you could just, I mean, when they come racing up to that jig, you can tell they're going to be caught. I mean, I missed him, and I just slowly dropped him back down. Another one here.
Just about every one will come up and eat it.
Oh my goodness. They are aggressive. They're shooting up 4 or 5 feet off the bottom right now, just trying to hit that jig. There it comes. This boy is ready for, this was lunchtime.
Oh, look at that one.
Mike, he came about 5 feet off the bottom straight up as I was letting my line back down to come up and hit that. Yes. Very aggressive today.
Just came way up to get
the
it.
big ones too.
Look at that. Look how fat he is. Okay, if you're looking for a place to go ice fishing, Clear Lake in north central Iowa or Big Stone Lake on the Minnesota-South Dakota border, they just can't be beat in many situations. Hey, when we come back, we'll give you a preview of some of the action you'll see this year on Fishing the Midwest. Stay tuned. Fishing the Midwest is made possible by Larson FX Series, the boat that catches it all. Salmo, insist on Salmo. Big Stone Lake Tourism, the Midwest's new winter hotspot. Offshore Tackle, the leader in trolling technology. Big Stone Lake on the Minnesota-South Dakota border has a booming jumbo perch population that has turned into one of the Midwest's top winter perch fishing destinations. Come for the perch, but don't forget the lake's numerous walleyes, big bluegills, and slab crappies. In addition to the fishing, the area offers a top bait shop, fish house rentals, great lodging, and fine dining as well. Come to Big Stone for a winter fishing trip, and you'll like the area so much that you might just decide to make it your next home, or at least your home away from home.
P-Line, premium fishing lines for all fish species during all seasons. High-performance copolymers built to handle a wide range of fishing situations. Fluorocarbon-coated lines that are sensitive and invisible like a fluorocarbon, yet with the manageability of mono. super strong Teflon coated braids for ultra long casts and extreme sensitivity, and premium fluorocarbons, including the all new award-winning Tactical P-Line, a line for all fish species during all seasons.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in outboards, a choice. Now with the Evinrude E-Tech G2, you can choose unrivaled performance, superior fuel economy, and the cleanest combustion outboard on the planet. Choose from hundreds of color combinations to perfectly match your boat. And choose 5 years or 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Experience the power of choice at ChooseYourEtech.com.
Now, there's a way to enjoy all your old home movies and photos on any modern device you like. Let iMemories digitize and archive them for you, so you can easily view them, edit them, and share them online with others. It's the best way to make sure images of your family and friends will never fade, and neither will your memories. Visit iMemories.com for details.
Don't just go fishing, go hunting underwater. With Raymarine's superior high-fidelity chirp sonar vision, you'll never look at fishing the same again. You're already the predator above the water. Now go find your prey below it. Raymarine. Visit Raymarine.com to get in on the action.
Welcome back to Fishing the Midwest. Hey, we had some outstanding walleye action this year in Fishing the Midwest. Lots of fish and big ones. Let's take a look at some of our more memorable catches.
Easy bouncer. What's a nice walleye?
A lot of boats are following us on
Is that decent? Nice.
So we're not in a tournament, are we?
No. No. Look there. There you go. Let's
rule.
Nice one.
Is it?
Yep.
How nice.
It's a good one.
Is it really? Let him go there. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Yeah, gotta get a little closer, Kevin. That is a nice one.
Oh,
look at there. You would have liked him the other day,
brother. Yeah.
You would have liked him the other day, wouldn't you?
Yes, beautiful fish. That's what we came here for.
Look at that.
A little bigger than the average, which is great.
This is a good fish.
That's big fish.
Well, you know, it's interesting. We were out cruising the area a little bit, saw the fish in the sonar, and it happens all the time, doesn't it? You drop it on them, and they bite. So we put the marker buoy right there.
Hopefully he doesn't hook the marker
I know,
buoy.
that's, here he is right here, you see him?
I don't see him yet.
Nice one.
Nice
one.
Oh
Boy.
boy. Good job, Tim.
Nice one. Look at that
Good
guy.
work. They're fatties, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're really fat, hefty fish.
So, this time of the year, Tim, we're out in 35 feet. Typical out here. Yep. Typical lots of places in the fall.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at the belly on that guy.
On that girl.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice.
Hey, the folks at Cabela's have something they're really proud of. They'd like you to see it. Let's check it out. You know, guideware has been around for a long, long time, and there's been several generations of guideware, and now we can have guideware from our feet to the top of our head. This is something new from Cabela's. It's the Cabela's guideware angler jacket with Gore-Tex. Now Gore-Tex, what Gore-Tex does, it's an insulation that provides lots of warmth, but also very good water resistance. In addition to that, these sleeves, you can adjust right here to make them really wind tight on either side. And there's lots of pockets, and I need lots of pockets. These pockets here are hand warmer pockets. That means they're soft on the inside. You've got big pockets here for gloves, stocking caps, that sort of thing. Also pockets along here that are zippered to protect cell phones or handheld GPS or whatever else you may have. The last thing about this jacket is it's a soft lining in here, so it makes layering really, really simple and very comfortable. Nice hood back here. It's the Cabela's Guideware Angler jacket with Gore-Tex, and it's available only at Cabela's. We've got some other outstanding fishing coming up this year in Fishing the Midwest. Take a look.
That one looks like a better. They're usually not a big fan of the boat. We're gonna have a fish pretty soon here. Oh, that's nice. Look at that giant. Woo! Good job, Curtis. Look at that girl. What'd I tell you about there being a big one along here? Found it. We found it. Good work, man. Nice. Look at that. All right, I'll let you unhook her and let's get that one on the board.
Good.
Yeah, this one stopped that crankbait. What is it? It's a piker. Or it's a walleye. Look at there, Mike.
A walleye?
A walleye.
Well, we're getting a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Today.
A crankbait catches them, huh? Pretty
nice
good
walleye,
too. Yeah. Try not to get a handful of hooks. Wow.
I saw that rod bend over. I knew you had a good one.
I was hoping it was a big largemouth, but I'll take that. I think it is a walleye. A nice walleye, Mike. Look at that.
Feels good. Oh yeah.
I'll come help you there.
I'll take it.
Nice job, Mike. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Thank you, sir.
Look at there. Oh boy.
Woo, look at the belly on that
Look
fish.
at her. So that's the second walleye that ate that crankbait as well. Wow. I'll bet that stopped the rod, huh?
It just stopped right now.
Well, as you can see, we've got some exciting fishing coming up this year in Fishing the Midwest. Hey, for all of us at Fishing the Midwest, thanks for stopping by. Be nice to one another. We'll see you again next time.